No, I'm just like, Daja, guys. I'm so excited about today's video. You guys have been talking about this singer show for so long. I just thought I might do a little something extra, for the show today. I have no idea. I mean, I do. I have a little bit of an idea of how to expect because, I have a little idea of what to expect because, I have heard and I have been told that a lot of the videos that I have been watching on this channel so far have actually been from this show. So this will be the first time me seeing everything live and kind of live, but around the same time that you guys are seeing it. So it's kind of like we're going to watch the whole thing together. And as you guys know, I am still in the process of moving. I don't know if you know, but if you notice, but you see my flowers, they're gone. They're gone. They're on the floor. They're down on the floor and I have to put them up and the table that it was on is gone. Everything. We're moving it all. So we are going to watch as much of this show as possible while relocating to another country. I wonder if I'll record one of these videos while I'm watching on the plane or at the airport or something. That would be interesting, wouldn't it? I mean, you guys have said you want to come on this journey with me, so anyway, I'm excited to jump into this today. Obviously, I'm feeling a little spicy, so let's get into it. La 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 love song. Okay, so I'm gonna pause there. So first of all, I don't know if you guys are gonna like me for saying this, but I did hear a little bit of pitchiness when she did the la la. But when she was at the beginning, she was very, very soft and, she was soft, but it felt like she didn't have support, but then she brought it in. So I think she was just trying to start with a little bit of allure. Personally, I would have liked a little bit more support so that tone could be cleaner.
Oh, yeah. I wanna make a love song.
See now, the tone is beautiful. The tone is amazing. I'm Beni. I like that. I like that. She went from up to down in the deep richness. Oh, I like it. Oh, that's lovely, lovely. Did you hear that little squeak that she put in there? Dina! Wait, let me see what she did again. It was so cute and it was so quick. I like that. And I feel like when you have when you have control and you know exactly what you're doing with your voice and why, you can put those little squeaks and cracks in there intentionally. And it just adds so much more depth of flavor to the song. So, love that. I feel like she could have did a little bit more of a swell on that. I feel like she could have yeah, like I said, done more of a swell to go into that instead of just hitting the note and then going up to the next one. But it's a stylistic choice. I like that. Did you hear the growl? I love a good growl. I love a good growl. And the fact that she has such a soft, light, pretty voice and she put a growl in there and it didn't feel like it was forced. Yes. On the even if she sang another love song, or if she said la and then love, or if it was just a la and la, I feel like it should be a little bit more round. So instead of la love song, it would be more love song. Just a little bit more roundness in there. My preference though.
I wanna make a love song. 知らぬ間に落としてた小さなかけらを隙間なく抱き寄せ肌で確かめ合う宇宙の
And she did the squeak with the soft too. Oh, ooh. Yeah. And that's another one. That was like a I sound. And I feel like I would have liked it to be a little bit more of an O. Oh, that's just nice. That's just nice. That das, yeah, it's getting me. I want it to be more round. La 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 love song. Did you guys hear the la? And then she actually did the love. So she rounded out that second O on the love. It's the softness I would put ta-da, even or ta-da, ta-da. Like give me the breathiness, but also give me the soft tone at the same time. I felt like she went too soft and too breathy and lost that tone there. So I like when she goes into her head voice, but I actually tell my students this all the time. If you're going to just be belting, and then you go into a head voice or go, if you're going to change registers, you want it to have somewhat of a blend, a smooth transition, going in there. So what I would have done for her is have her make that head voice that she sang in just a little bit heavier so that it blends better with what she sang before she went in the head voice and with what she sings after it. Cause it's just that one little piece that stands out. So to make for a better transition, bring a little bit more weight to the head voice. Oh, that was a nice mix. No! Oh, I like it. Yeah, I would round it. is actually really, really pretty. I would love to have her. I would have liked to hear more of her wow. I would have liked to hear more of her mix during this song. It's so pretty and it's so clean when she does let it come out, but she popped up into her head voice, or she just did more of a belt, instead of really finessing, her mixed voice in it. But that's not to take away from how beautiful her tone is. Just beautiful by itself. You don't have to have this big chesty belt in order to sound beautiful or to be like super soft and pretty. I like a lot. I really, really like where her voice just naturally sits. There were some things as far as vowels, and that O in the love. I think that probably just drives me crazy simply because I literally have to teach that all the time. What people tend to do, and I'm not necessarily saying that this is what she did, but what a lot of my students over the past, decade, when they sing and they take a O vowel and they put it in la, 9 times out of 10, you're placing it towards the back, which raises the tongue, which means that you're singing more through your nose and you have less control over the note. So I strongly advise my students not to do that, because most of them are they're learning. I want to be careful with my words. They're learning and they're growing and getting a better grasp on their technique and their voice. And whether they are very, very talented or they're just doing this for the first time in their life, it is very, very important to learn how to do something right. And then you can sing in your nose when you want to. And that could totally be what she's doing. So I don't want to take away from that. But when I'm teaching, that sticks out as like a sore thumb to me, because the way that you practice is the way that you're going to perform. So if you practice going into your nose every time that you have a big open mouth vowel like that, then that is how you're going to perform and you won't have as much control. So, but again, disclaimer before you guys come and attack me in the comments. Disclaimer, I often will put the sound in my nose for a stylistic effect. It is a choice, but it's not something that I have to do to get the sound out. And most professionals, you don't have to. And it's very possible that she is putting the sound on the love, that she's doing that intentionally. But for anybody who's a beginner and who's trying to learn how to do this stuff, I just thought that I should, give my 2 cents about what to be careful for. Okay. So this was the first video of this whole show. I'm honestly, you guys, I'm going to keep it real with you. I honestly don't know if I'm going to be able to watch all of the videos from all of I don't know, but I am going to try. So, I will see you guys in the comments. Bye.